Hello all. Today we're gonna see one of the most interesting subject from the life lessons of Japanese. Ikigai. A number of studies have focused on the lifestyle of centurions from Okinawa and other blue zones of the world where the people live the longest. They also suffer from the fewer chronic illness and enjoy a high level of vitality. This compact book ties together a number of interdisciplinary concepts and makes an essay read. Here are my 5 key takeaways from the book. We know Japan is known for its contribution to discipline and ranging from the design and automobile manufacturing to the knowledge management and culinary crafts. In their book Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to Long and a Happy Life by Hector Grazia and Francis Marcels shows how Okinawa Islanders can also teach us a lot about longevity. Point number 1. Ikigai. Ikigai translates into the happiness of always being busy. This existential fuel lies at the intersection of what you love, what you are good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. It is unique for everyone and can change in the course of life. In that sense, Ikigai is much more than a passion or profession. This frame would make a great discussion on the topic like social entrepreneurship, and it would have been useful for the author to include such an analysis. If one has a sense of purpose in life, the concept of retirement does not matter. The author draws on the research of logotherapy, which focuses on future, spirituality, and reframing current context. Perspectives can be reset by examining the present from the future state and contrasting the present context with the worst case scenarios. It is important to accept feelings of anxiety, fear, worry. However, one should not succumb to them or even try to eliminate them. Number 2. Mindset. People who live the longest have the positive attitude and a high degree of emotional awareness. They can manage their emotions during the time of setbacks. Meditation slows down the centrifuge of the mind. Mindfulness increases the peace of the mind and helps appreciate the more important as well as the finer aspect of life. While a low level of pressure and occasional stress may be beneficial, continuous stress is physically harmful and cause fatigue and depression, irritability, insomnia, and anxiety. A strong sense of humor and smiling at people, even strangers, helps us well. Stoicism helps control distractions of pleasure and desire, though balance rather than elimination. A strong sense of resilience helps overcome the hurdles and also be flexible to adapt and switch tactics. Number 3. Flow. Psychologists define the concept of flow as the state in which the people are so involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. The experience itself is so enjoyable that people will do it at great cost for the sheer sake of doing it. A sufficient level of challenge sustains that immersive power of flow. Too much or much leads to the anxiety, too little leads to the boredom. Taking small steps at a time and cultivating a habit of discipline helps us get past inertia blocks into the zone of flow. A strong ability to focus and concentrate is called to sustain flow. For unplugging from the digital media, technological fasting helps here. Too much multitasking or interruptions can lead to the mistake and wastage of time, reduced productivity, exhaustion, feeling of low of control, less creativity, and inability to remember what was done. The author observes that Japanese professions are renowned for the perseverance and observation in their task through the attention to details. The people of Japan have a unique talent of creating new technologies while preserving artisanal traditions and techniques. Rituals also have their own aspect of flow and help break down the big goals into subparts. The happiest people of the world are not the one who achieve the most. They are the one who spend more time other than the state of flow. Number 4. Insight from the longest living people. Chapters provide insight from the fascinating interviews with the people over 100 years old, such as have a great tremendous thirst for life. The people of Okinawa have a strong sense of community and celebrate the rituals of life. The author also advised playing with pets or children, as well as sufficient sporting activities, exposure to sun and adequate sleep. The 100 interviewed residents of Okinawa shares a number of lessons: spend time with people, nurture friendship, cultivate garden, do regular exercise, have tea together, slow down, enjoy the little things, be optimistic, be volunteer work, and indulge in laughter, song, and dance. Number 5. Food and exercise. Too much sitting is bad for muscles and respiratory fitness. Regular activity in small doses is important, and it need not include heavy gym activities. Healthy habits including eating only until the belly is about 80% full and eating a diverse variety of vegetables, especially antioxidants. The Okinawan diet includes at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day, at least 7 types. The typical items include tofu, miso, bitter melon, sweet wheat, soya, sprouts, peppers, and green teas. And finally, that's all for today. Until then, signing off from Sivakumar Baluswamy. Stay strong, don't forget to be awesome, and follow your Ikigai. Thank you all.